This is the transporter for the race team for Michael Ayers. It's their Ford F-350 that they've been running our Turbo Maxx in. They run the C4 fuel modifier and the Turbo Maxx oil additive in their diesel engine. We're gonna sit down as soon as they have a chance to speak with us. We've made a special trip down here to Carolina Motor Speedway today to talk to them, since they were going to be nearby our home base in Conover, North Carolina, and sit down and have a chat and see how they like these two products. We're here today at Carolina Motor Speedway, and we're going to do some interviews later with the owner of the 6 Dirt Modified here, and they run Turbo Maxx in their race engines and in their gearbox, and they also run it in their transport vehicle. And as soon as they have a little bit of time, we're going to get with them and ask them what their opinion of this product is. With Michael Ayers today. He's one of my test pilots for Turbo Maxx. He's been using our product for about almost a year now, I suppose.
A little over a year in the race car and the truck.
Yeah, they've got a what kind of pickup truck do you have?
I have a 99 Ford F-350 Super Dually with a 7.3.
You use the Turbo Maxx oil additive and the fuel.
And the fuel additive.
Yeah. So, from your experience, is that a product that meets your needs?
It exceeds. I won't go without it.
You've experienced any fuel mileage increases or endurance?
On average, we tow a 38-foot gooseneck with a dirt modified here in it, and we go up, let's say for instance, Whitfield, Virginia, go through Fancy Gap, a lot of heavy hills and stuff like that. We still average 14.5 miles per gallon. Flat ground, I'll get upwards of 16.5, 17 miles per gallon, towing fully loaded.
How big a trailer do you have?
38-foot gooseneck.
38-foot gooseneck. Well, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
Have you noticed a difference in the way your truck starts?
Every time, flawless.
Does it, have you had any issues with oil life?
No, we're up to about 10,000 miles on an oil change now.
What was your normal oil change interval before Turbo Maxx?
3 to 3,500 tops.
That's pretty good. So one of the reasons we're over here is I videoed you guys a little bit at the racetrack, and you had a little trouble. And
We had a lot of trouble.
we kind of left you alone, so we figured we'd come over here and talk to you. And since everybody was so close, we had a little bit of time, so you want to tell everybody what happened at the racetrack?
Well, 5 laps to go with the restart, we picked something up off the track, and it put a 1-inch slice in the lower radiator hose, and we lost all the water.
That's not good.
No.
So
She was percolating the oil in the oil pan like a coffee pot, what was going on.
yeah, to turn it colors,
Black.
black.
Yes.
So
We run Maxima oil with your Turbo Maxx in it. We've been doing that all year long. And we took the motor apart last night, and we hooked the head gaskets. We're going to replace the rings just because we've got it apart. Rod and main bearings are a 3x77 bearing that are coated by H.M. Elliott. They look brand new, like they've never been ran.
yeah. So in the time that you've run this the Turbo Maxx oil additive in your race car, do you ever notice a difference in your average oil and water temperature from what it was previously?
15 to 20 degrees, depending upon how humid it is and the temperatures and stuff.
Cooler?
Like that. Yeah,
Cooler? Well, that's pretty good. Well, let's see.
Oil and water.
You want to, if we can take a rod cap off here and turn this thing over after you get done with that. We'll take a look at the bearing. And I have noticed that the oil film layer that's still all over the engine block seems to be quite slippery, even more so than when the oil is fresh.
This motor here, it's a 410 small block Chevy, dark block. Runs on methanol with rev-x aluminum heads. Makes about 780 horsepower. So to run 5 laps without any water in it and not see any more issues than what we've got, it's amazing. I've been racing for 40 years and never seen anything like this. Looks like it's never been even started, much less ran 12 races already this year.
That's pretty good. So you look at the crankshaft. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Looks like it just came out of the machine. You can look down inside and see, you can't see it too well, the back side of the pistons, because generally if the back side of the piston's got oil burnt on the back of it, it will tell you what kind of an oil film barrier you actually have.
Everything looks absolutely fine. We're going to put rings in it just because it's this far down.
So you want to put that back on, and then we'll roll it over and look at the cylinder walls. And while he's doing that, I'll look and we can show you in the oil pan where, well, there's a little bit of residue left here. You see the black streaks in there where it's still draining down. That's how burnt the oil was. It was absolutely black. And when he pulled the drain plug out of the pan, it has a plug that goes in the top of the pan hole. It actually was squirting black water, it looked like, coming up out of the oil pan. And it's smoking blue. We took the valve cover fill cap off, and there was blue smoke inside of the valve covers. We originally made this product for a dirt late model friend of mine who had problems with camshaft wear, and then we ended up using it on my kids' cars because they couldn't seem to check the oil. You look down in there, you can see the camshafts are fine. There's nothing wrong with the lifter bores. Come over here where the light is.
You can see it got hot the way the top of the pistons look, but nothing got to the bottom. It just got so hot that it didn't want to shut off.
Yeah, just diesel.
We had to put it in gear, to get it shut off.
He did a compression test on it. Is this the one here?
Yeah. 1, 2,
You can
7,
see the head
8.
gaskets. There's not much we can do for a head gasket, but there's where it lost. It got so hot that it toasted the head gasket right there.
You see we're pumping compression through there. The center 2 cylinders were down to 150 on 3 and 5, 175 on 4 and 6. But 1, 2, 7, and 8 had 225 per hole.
Yeah.
Like it should have. So.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm pretty pleased. I'm so glad you didn't blow up a motor.
I'm pleasantly pleased.
Yeah.
That would end our year.
Yeah.
Oil links and Turbo Maxx in it, and I load it back up in the trailer and back up north.
If this would have been, I've had catastrophic failures in the past where something like this locks up, and that's been a long time ago. What do you suppose if you had to replace this today, what would that cost you?
We've got 18 in it, but if I want to keep it body, it costs me $25,000.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good deal. Well, Mike, I appreciate you run our product and you have confidence in what we do, and we're going to continue to do everything we can to support racing people, regular people. Our products are built to.
Anybody that does not run this is crazy.
Yeah, you can run it in your regular car. You got cars that get 10, 12 miles a gallon better, and you're just going to add life.
If you can add 4 to 5 miles a gallon on a vehicle that's 22,000 pounds going down the road,
Yeah,
what can you do to a regular vehicle?
yeah, we've had some pretty good success. And it is kind of by design, though.
Yes.
We try not to make it. It is a little expensive to make, but we tried to make it to where you intervals that change, and in the long run, it makes you money rather than cost you.
It saves us, which puts more back into our racing budget.
All right. Cool. It's been great talking to you.